Hello everyone, it's your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, here with another exciting live stream. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about my day-to-day on April 22nd, 2019. Today, I changed a little thing about the fan pool. So now, if there's a tie in the fan pool, I'll just pick which one of the options that are tied that I would like to do the most, and then that's what we'll do, instead of randomizing the tied choices and picking the tied options from random. Matt is not a fan of this. I haven't heard anyone else object to this. If anyone else has any questions, comments, concerns on that, feel free to comment below or tell me in the live chat if you don't really vibe with that. Let's see. Got to hang out with Aiden today. Aiden and I went to Maggie Moo's. We went to Maggie Moo's, picked up some milkshakes, hung out for a bit. Then Tiffany came by to Aiden's, and we all hung out and we talked about could you defeat like wolf puppies, like 20 wolf puppies, and then we kept up in the ante. Like, what if you could beat like 22-week-old wolf puppies? Could you beat 20 like 3-month-old wolf puppies? Like, at what point is 20 puppies at like a certain age where you're like, I don't think I can fuck with essentially 20 wolves? So we talked about that, which was pretty fun. We also talked about what do you think you could say or do that would provoke one of the other people in the room to like fight you. That was interesting as well. But we had a lot of fun hanging out today, and I also have been reading and watching a shit ton of Hunter x Hunter. I now have, like, I've gotten past where the Adult Swim anime is in the English dub. I just watched through the rest of the subbed content that they have for Hunter x Hunter's anime. So I've completed the Hunter x Hunter anime. Keep in mind, I didn't watch everything that happened before the Rescuing Killua arc, but everything from the Rescuing Killua arc on to the end of the election arc, I have watched. And now I'm reading the Hunter x Hunter manga. I'm so deep into the Hunter x Hunter manga that now I'm on the Succession arc, which is the arc that is after the Dark Continent arc. So I'm already like way beyond where I was in the anime. And by way beyond, I mean like in the arc after next, after where the anime left off. Really digging Hunter x Hunter. Me and Aiden's roommate Jonathan actually had a very solid conversation talking about Hunter x Hunter and the different things that we're really hyped for. So, yeah. Let's see. Right now, I'm working on a Yu-Gi-Oh deck because you guys really like to vote for Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. So on occasion, I like to mix things up a bit and work on new decks. But Dueling Nexus is being really weird. I'm trying to save a deck on Dueling Nexus that I'm working on, and Dueling Nexus is like, but what if you don't save it? Nah, that just doesn't work for me. So I don't really know why it doesn't want me to save it, but it doesn't want me to save it. And there's nothing I can do about it. It's just save isn't clickable. I can't click save, clear, sort, or shuffle. So it's just that whole top bar on the Dueling Nexus deck builder is useless. I believe there's a way for you to, yeah, import like a YDK file. So I might need to write my deck as a YDK file, which sounds kind of annoying, but I could probably make a program for it with the greatest of ease. Give me one moment to get the live dashboard up, and I'll start trying to work on a program for getting that through. So how to write a YDK profile. Whoop, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Also, make sure to smash that like button and feel free to jump into the live chat. Tell me how you're doing today, if you have any questions for your boy, and if you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream. Let's see. So I'm trying to figure out how you make YDK files. I don't know why I said YDK profile. How do you write a YDK file? Hmm. So I want to see a YDK file and then based on what I've seen, figure out how they're written and then make it, or I can, with the greatest of ease, write my own. Because if I could write one, then that would be Gucci. Still don't know what to do. Still don't know what they look like. I'd like to see a YDK deck file. Maybe like a picture, what they look like. I just want to see the format of the file itself. So I don't want to see like a bunch of decks. I want to see like what a YDK file looks like. I'm curious if I have any on my computer already. That'd also help. It'd also help if Nexus just let me build my deck. What I could do in order to help out with that is go on Dueling Book to make the deck and then export it over. Yo, Kelbs, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy and any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? I did kind of already go through my day. One thing that I didn't mention though is that I set up a fan fiction slash fan art challenge. It was supposed to be something that we could talk about like tonight, but I feel like I posted it a little bit too late because I don't feel like a lot of people saw it. But essentially, the challenge was to write a 200 word or less fan fiction about your boy Jet becoming a Green Lantern, or to do fan art depicting me as a Green Lantern. Jared, my roommate, aka Vofatura, asked, "Does it have to be a Green Lantern, or could it be any color?" You could definitely do any color you want. I definitely feel like that'd be cool. A matter of fact, feel free to do like fan fiction or fan art of me being any lantern color you think would really fit my personality. Let's see. Kels said, "Did you see my newest post?" Ooh, Kels' newest post. I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna close all these Yu-Gi-Oh based tabs. I was trying to make a new Yu-Gi-Oh deck, but Dueling Nexus doesn't seem to be working for me. So yeah, I'll open up Amino and I'll check that out. I do need to read part 2. Oh, ooh, sorry, I had a hiccup. I do need to read part 2 of the Winter versus Sugar battle. Oh, you did a digital art of Winter? Ballin'. I will make this screen bigger and then I will show it on the stream. So this is an in-color digital art version of my Stan Winter, created by your boy Kells. I definitely think that'll be ballin'. And then Kel said, "My day is going good. I got a new phone today. It's a Galaxy S7. Yo, congratulations, Kels. Flexing with that phone. This is Kels' fan art that he made of my stand, Winter. Truly appreciate it. I do dig it. I actually do really like that in color." Nani said, "Nick, hover tonight." And then he said, "Kels, please say hover." And then Nani said, "Oh shit, noise, Kels. Noise?" I'm about to smash that like button. Oh. I scrolled down and then I saw there was one that had a white background. I was scrolling down and hit the like button. So here's the one with the white background. And then up here is the one with the black background. I dig it. And I still need to read part 2 of the battle between our stands, Sugar and the Winter. Kel said, "Yeah, I'd like to see some hover." Oh, ballin'. Nani, did you hear about the Green Lantern fanfiction art challenge? Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Real quick, here's a dramatic reading of part 2 of Sugar versus the Winter, Kel's version. The toy tank completely transforms into Sugar, but it's only one of the stand beings, that being the blue one. Sugar then punches the Winter in the back of its head before its fist could make contact with Kel's. Kells then says, "Easy peasy." The other stand, being of sugar red, appears out of Kells as it turns into electrical wires which wrap around the Winter's right arm and slowly goes up towards its throat as the wire grows longer and tighter. In response, Jet activates the Winter's ability and switches the position of Kells and the Winter, causing the wire to be wrapped around Kells instead of the Winter. Kells then screams, "Gah!" Kells tries to unwrap the wire, but sees Jet staring at the wire menacingly and notices that the wire is covered in ice and is frozen to his arm. Kells looks at the Winter with a worried expression, and the Winter attacks Kells with a powerful sand rush, causing immense damage. Kells is then launched across the sidewalk and lands in bushes in front of the Chipotle. Kells then screams in pain. Ah! Man, that thing's tough. Kells returns Sugar and re-summons Sugar Red to read Jet's mind. Kells is able to perfectly understand Jet's stand now and predicts that Jet is going to walk over to see if he had survived. Part 2. End. Let's see. Matt says, since my votes aren't restricted here, I guess we can throw up Jackbox. So that's 2 votes for Hover and 1 vote for Jackbox. Matt said, or a dumb 16-person fictional character tournament, whatever. GG said, Agara Gun. I love you. Yo, GG. Welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? Do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Brazil then said, Pulsey. Yo, Brazil. Welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? And do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Matt said, that was way too short. Well, keep in mind the fan fictions have to be 200 words or less. Let's see. Ness then said a bunch of stuff that I don't understand. Looks like more or less spam coming from GG, Brazil, and Ness. Ooh, thank you for the support. Let's see. Oh, but yeah, I do have a Green Lantern fan fiction / fan art challenge going on. So if you guys want, feel free to submit 200 word or less fan fiction to the Amino of your boy becoming a Green Lantern or any color lantern that you see fit, as well as fan art. I really appreciate it. I think it'd be cool. Let's see. Matt said, Jet, stop having arbitrary limits on everything. Kel said, Matt, why do your votes not count? So it's not that Matt's votes don't count. Matt's upset that now for the fan polls, if there's a tie, what I do is I pick the vote that I would actually like to do out of the set rather than randomizing the different choices. Nerdtanker said, boy, yo, Nerdtanker, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? Do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Let's see. Matt said, because Jet's a jerk. Kel said, Jet, I know it's a bit early to ask, but how are you liking the fanfic? So far, so good. I'm definitely digging the pace. We got right into the action. It's interesting that the reason we're fighting is because of pineapple on pizza. I do fuck with pineapple on pizza. It is true. Nani said we need more. Then Nerdtanker said, "What's the reward? What's the reward for doing the fan fiction / fan art challenge? Whoever's is the best. I'll just straight up say which one is my favorite. Like I'll read all of them for one. So all of the Green Lantern fan fictions that you guys submit of your boy becoming a Green Lantern or any color lantern, as long as it's 200 words or less, I'll read it on the stream from Amino, and I'll share it with you guys on the vlog. So that'd be pretty cool. So I'll read all your fan fictions, I'll look at all your fan art, and then I'll say which ones that I think are my favorites and which ones. Well, I guess I'll just rate them. I'll just rate them all, and whichever one that I like the most, I'll be like, that's the winner. That's pretty much it. I'll just like give my opinion. Let's see. Matt said it's called a fan poll, not a jet poll. Matt's actually a hater. Matt said if a fan fiction is just going to be 20 parts, then why limit it if it will just all be read? So for Kells' long fan fiction that he's doing, I'm having him break it into 200 word sections. Excuse me. Mainly because I don't want it to be like too overly long, and I kind of like the episodic nature of reading them one by one by one. For individual fan fictions that are like shorter, I think 200 words or less is pretty good for getting like a complete like short story. Let's see. Matt said, Jet, you don't write in 200 word sections. 200 word sections for what? Let's see. Matt posted up a link. Then Matt said Spellblade, that might get through. I guess he's talking about D&D stuff randomly. Nani said, so I'm the pick. I changed Matt and Ryan are liking each other's... Oh, licking is what he meant to say. Licking each other's chest while Ryan is snapping Donald Trump. So Nani, pictures or it didn't happen. So Nani is like, he's making this weird erotic fan art of Ryan, and he keeps talking about like the different stuff happening in the fan art. And in my mind, I'm like, yo, if I don't see that on the amino, what you talking about? Let's see. Boom, 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 no, 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 no. Yo, what? Somebody sending money? That I didn't see that coming. So Raul Santos hit me up with that $1. Thank you kindly, Raul Santos. Oh, it shows me the money. It shows me the money submitted. What? Thank you kindly. Thank you for smashing that like button, submitting money. Never happens. Let's see. Matt said that is actually garbage since 200 words is like 2 to 3 paragraphs and not even close to a short story. I feel like you can do a lot with like 200 words. Ryan said, Nani, are you drawing homosexual art? I believe that is exactly what he's doing. Let's see. Kel said, I think the limit should be 300 words, but I fully understand if that's a bit too much. It really depends on the amount of fan fiction we receive at one time. I'm trying to promote more fan fiction challenges and for people to submit more, so I'm trying to keep it at a like reasonable level with the expectation that more people will participate in the challenges in the future, so there'll be a lot more reading in the future. Let's see. Matt said, I would rather you not. Let's see. You'd rather me not what, Matt? I gotta scroll through. Matt said, don't send Jet money he doesn't deserve. Then Kel said, yeah, Nani, I want to see some hentai, he said. And then Matt said, he is lazy. Raul Santos is talking about new Super Mario Brothers Nintendo 3DS. Matt said, yeah, a collection of 20 to 30 sets of 200 words. Raymond asked if I like Dragon Ball Z. We got another submission of $1 from Bayano. Thank you kindly for sending money. Don't know why people have decided to send money, but I appreciate it. Yeah, I do like Dragon Ball Z. I'm really more into Dragon Ball Super than I am into Z. And I do like Goku. Um, One of my favorite things in Dragon Ball is Zuno. He's a guy who like knows everything. And the reality machine, which lets you make whatever you want from your imagination. Kel said, Jet, there are like 4 people here just spamming the chat. Can you ban them? I think it's a lot more than 4 people. The spam is pretty strong. Not gonna lie. Let's see. Matt said, Jet, just raise it to a max of like 500 so that more people will be willing to participate. I don't think the higher word count necessarily increases the amount of participation. Nani said, why are they donating? I don't know. It seems like a chat raid. Matt said, also stop it, everyone. He doesn't deserve any of this. Let's see. Matt said it's only 25 cents each time. I've noticed that. It seems like YouTube gets half of whatever it is. It seems like. Ryan said, Kells, how can he ban them if they give him money? And then Kel said, at Ryan, Jet, oh no. And then Nani said, it looks like trolling. It's definitely trolling. Matt said, but a lower word count is more likely to exclude. And then Matt said, no, a Brazilian real equals 25 cents. Oh, I see. Then Nerdtanker said, I have an interesting idea. I'm going to make my fan script. Ooh. Nerdtanker, are you going to do the Green Lantern challenge? I think that'll be hype. Most def. So I think that'll be cool. Also, if you happen to do any fan art or fan fiction during the course of the stream, like drawings of your boy on the amino, feel free to post them and I'll hit them up. I'll like read them and like show off your fan art on stream. I think it'd be dope. Let's see. Kel said, I think they're paying you to one, apologize for the spam, and two, to get you to not ban them. I actually do have a good amount of viewership from Brazil. Not gonna lie. So someone asked like, "Do you love Brazil?" And I was like, "Believe it or not, we do get like actually more non-American viewers than you might think. American viewers are the majority, but we do actually get love from around the world. I appreciate it." Raymond asks, "Do you like Pokemon?" Pokemon's alright. It's not really like my cup of tea. For one, I've only ever played like a bootleg Pokemon game. I've never like played a real one. I've always been more of a fan of like Monster Rancher, but like nobody's ever heard of Monster Rancher. Well, let's see. Kel said, "Wasn't there a Goku challenge thing?" Yesterday, I mentioned as an example, you guys could do like fan art or fan fiction of your boy facing off against Goku. So write like a 200 word or less fan fiction of me versus Goku, or draw like fan art of like me versus Goku. That was me more or less giving an example. I'd love to see that for sure. But the one that I ended up posting on Amino as a challenge, I also posted it as a YouTube post as a challenge, was me as a Green Lantern, fan art and fan fiction. I think it'd be really cool. The fan fiction would go over like either me becoming a Green Lantern or being a Green Lantern or any color lantern that you'd like want to do. It would be that kind of thing. Also, I am very curious. What does this look like if you set it to only show top chat? Because normally I use the live chat filter, but the top chat filter is supposed to like remove spam. I don't think it really does that good of a job. Top chat doesn't really do much of anything. Live chat shows all the messages. Let's see. Matt said it's awful. That's what, Jet. The spam is everywhere. So far, I think I've been doing a good job of reading like the non-spam post. Tell me if I miss anything while trying to like get past the spam. Also, I didn't know that when you get super chat, it shows you how much money you got. I just didn't know that's how that worked. That is interesting though. Also, Matt, as soon as you said that, I don't see any more spam. See? This is already fixed the problem. Kel said, "I'll do the Green Lantern challenge too." Oh, ballin'. Score. Yo, Matt, you like to hate on a lot of stuff. Do you want to do a fan fiction Green Lantern thing, but like a parody? Uh, Jared said that he would be interested in doing like a Orange Lantern thing. And he'd be like, "Cause you're a greedy nigga." Like that's more or less what Jared did, or what he's like thinking about doing. I think that would be interesting. So since Matt likes to hate really hard, you could do like a parody fan fiction. I'd still read it. I think it'd be entertaining. 200 words or less, of course, on the Amino, or like a parody fan art. You can make me look all dopey. I don't know. Just give you a way to express your feelings, Matt. Um, Actually, yeah. Real quick in the live chat, tell me what color lantern you would be if you could have like any color like lantern ring. Um, I actually really like white lanterns, but they're really powerful. So I mean, for not just the power reason, I actually really vibe with blue lanterns. They're all about hope, and they're more of like a support lantern. They make green lanterns more powerful. Matt said, "No, I despise the lanterns ever since you trapped me in the dream labyrinth." Kel said, "Do people need to make art and fan fiction?" You can do either one or both. I think both would be really cool because I could see myself doing a video that has like your art, and then I do a dramatic reading of your fan fiction with your art being like the visual. I think that'd be really cool. Ryan said, "Jet, Indy Mayan should be working on Nexus. We should duel sometime." I was trying to make a new Nexus deck tonight, but for whatever reason, Nexus wasn't working. Excuse me. So I just kind of got screwed out of that. But yeah, I'd definitely be down to do like a Nexus duel. I just haven't really had the opportunity. Bow, 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 wow. Kel said, "I think I'm more of a blue lantern, but I could see myself as a green lantern." I vibe with that. Yo, Ryan, what lantern color do you think you vibe with the most? Also, I like to know what how Matt sees himself. and what lantern color Matt would pick. I know you don't vibe with the Green Lanterns, Matt. He doesn't think creating constructs is a creative power, which is odd, but whatever, Matt. To each his own. But Matt, regardless of like the construct building powers, what lantern color do you think fits your emotional state the best? I really vibe with blue. Kels also vibes with blue. I don't know what Ryan vibes with yet. Um, I don't know what Matt would pick, to be entirely honest. Matt's the kind of guy who tells you he's humble, which kind of makes him seem not humble. So I don't know what he would say. Like, I don't know what he would try to say for a lantern color. I don't think he would pick any negative emotion. So I don't think Matt would be like Red Lantern. And Matt's not like an angry person. So I don't think he would fit a Red Lantern. Um, I don't think Matt would say Orange Lantern. I don't know a lot of people who would pick a negative lantern color, like something bad. So I don't think Matt would pick black, orange, or red. Kel said, actually, I don't know. If I had lantern powers, I would definitely be more like an anti hero because I would save people and stuff, but I would more or less do what I want. So you'd be more like chaotic neutral. Matt said, Jet, humility was only with regards to general things, and I prefaced that nobody can call themselves humble. But you kind of tried. um, but Matt, what lantern color do you think you'd be? Also, Kels, I think you can still be like a Green Lantern and be like chaotic neutral. Matt said indigo. The indigo lanterns, don't they use staves instead of having rings? Or do they have staves and rings? Hey. Ryan posted what I think is like a score to a game. I don't know. I don't know what Ryan posted. It's just countries and numbers, but it looks like a game score. Okay, let's see. So indigo is compassion. Okay. So Matt, why do you feel like you vibe more with the indigo lanterns of compassion? Also, don't they have staves instead of rings? Ryan then said Brazil versus Germany 2014 FIFA World Cup. Seems like Germany like got the fuck out of them in that game. Let's see. They forged an indigo ring. Iraq wore the indigo ring. The rings were the only way to stop the Guardians. Stealing the rings. Indigo power ring. So they have a tribe staff, but it seems like they also do have rings. Okay. So let's see. Matt said he feels like compassion lanterns seem like the closest to what he would be. Understandable. Let's see. Matt, would you describe yourself as being like a very compassionate person? Kel said, I kind of wish you do a Dragon Ball Z challenge thing because I want to draw a fusion of Jet and Winslow. Yo. Okay, so even if there's not like an official challenge for it, I still would love to see any of your fan art regardless. The challenges are more for inspiration and themes and to allow you guys to kind of know what to expect, I guess, with like fan art and fan fiction. To kind of be like, hey, this is something I think would be really cool and I'd like to see, and then see what you guys like do with it. But feel free to do whatever, because I think a Dragon Ball Z style fusion of me and Winslow would be really cool, and I definitely would want to see that. Matt said lanterns are weirdly specific. Then Matt said, or black because darkness is cool, but take away the evil and the zombies. Well, you don't just get the color, Matt. You got to get everything that comes with it. If I wanted a lantern ring just for the color, I do think red and orange are like pretty nice ass colors, but they're both like representing negative things. I really like blue, white, and green. White is the most powerful, and I like that Kyle Rayner does a whole like Avatar: The Last Airbender kind of thing, where he goes to each of the different lantern corps, learns from each one of them, becomes a lantern with each color ring, and then once he gets all the rings, he becomes a white lantern. That was like, oh, he earned that. That was fucking great. He goes through like a whole arc to like get to that point. So that was really dope. Um, I like Blue Lanterns because I feel like that was what fits me the most. Like the vibe of like always like being optimistic and hoping for like a better, brighter future. That's why I really fuck with Blue Lanterns. And Green Lanterns I think are cool because I feel like they're the easiest one to have a charge in your ring. I feel like the easiest emotion to feel is willpower. Just to like having a strong will, I think is not hard compared to like other things. I feel like you can get kind of emotionally fucked up and be like I'm trying to be like angry but I can't. But I feel like it's hard to emotionally fuck up somebody's willpower unless you like fucked up their self-esteem or something. You know what I mean? I feel like you can always dig out a little more will. You can just keep pushing your will. Let's see. Ryan said, Jet, have you watched Justice League versus the Fatal Five? I still need to. I definitely still need to. Kel said, just get a black filter and wrap it around the green ring. Then Ryan said, a Green Lantern is the featured character of the movie. Then I'm going to need to check it out. Matt said, Jet, no one cares about DC. People do care about Jackbox. Nani said, you think they charged back? Those people were trolling, lol. So I'm going to make Matt and Ryan bend over for Kel's. More the better. Pictures or it's not happening. No, you gotta prove it at a certain point. Keep hyping up this fan hentai. Then Matt said self-esteem is very low these days, and then he said, "Can we not?" Then Kel said, "I have very low self-esteem, so I don't think I can be a Green Lantern." I believe in you guys. That's another thing. Hope is such a like nice boost for the Green Lanterns. It's not even funny. So I feel like even if you were feeling down, all you really need is a solid pep talk to be like, right, that's right, I am the shit. Yeah. Like I feel like you can like keep pushing forward. But yeah, I feel like if either of you were like in a battle and you felt like you were having like some self-esteem issues, not only would I help give you a pep talk, I would start viciously mocking your opponent. I would get on them about their shoes and shit. I feel like you get that come up. Let's see. Matt said compassion is pretty easy for a hero. What if you started feeling like jaded? You know what I mean? Like the thing about willpower is you can feel a bunch of other emotions and still be strong willed. But the issue with the other rings that are emotion based is sometimes you may not be feeling the dominant emotion because emotions shift and change. But I feel like you can always just feel will, especially since you have a ring that's powered by your will. It always gets me when they're like, ring charge is like low. When you'll see Green Lanterns on occasion just be like, nope, nope, it's not. You can just if you're strong enough will just be like, nope, there's still power, and it'll just be there. It's like then just do that. It's possible. You know it's possible. I can't believe that you can't just do it. And then Matt said, or Will can just get wrecked because you're in a rut. Ryan said, Nani, you better deliver on that porn so we can judge it on its artistic merits. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some water. Matt said, and normal emotions can't get you out. Can't get you out of like a rut of like low self esteem. I'll be right back. Hey guys, what's up? Ryan said, fill the bottle with fluid. Matt said, Jet, look at the link. D&D is forever. Nope. Ryan said, that is liquid form. Nerd Tinker said, done now. To figure out how to share it. I got you. You can share it to the Amino. I need to go to the homepage of the Amino. So Nerd Tinker, about to post that Amino link. Yeah. Check out aminoapps.com/c/Nickabenson slash. But the Amino is where you can post that fan art and fan fiction. Kel said, Jet. Oh, sorry. Kel's posted up like a thing that has like parts for him and part for me. So Jet said, "You can do it, Kels." And then Kels is like, "I don't think I can." And then Jet says, "Come on, you can do it." And then Kels is like, Jet, I can't." 10 minutes later, Jet's like, "Nigga, I'll shoot you if you don't beat that dude's ass." And then Kels is like, "Me, okay." Nani said, "I am." Nani said, "I just need to think of what to do." Then Kels said, "Oh, Nani, if you want your hentai to be accurate, I'm more of a bottom myself." Then Matt said Amino is bad. Then Nani said LMAO Kels. He said, but I want them to be the bottom. What a discussion. Oh, but Nerd Tinker, were you able to use the Amino link? Bow, bow. Let's see. I am hyped to see what you guys are gonna do with the fan fiction. I just put my hand on top of the part where you drink. I'm not a fan of doing shit like that. I thought the top was on it, and it was just not. Matt would like Nani to stop making him feel uncomfortable. Kel said, "Okay, that works. You can make the hentai however you want." Let's see. Matt said this is why fan fiction was a mistake. I don't think that's a mistake, Matt. It's add to the culture. Kel said, but Matt, I want to talk about hentai. So, hmm. Open question to everybody in the chat. If you were to look at the other people in the chat, what lantern colors would you assign to them, in your opinion? So, like, how do you see the other people in the chat, and what lantern colors do you think fit them the most? And then Matt said the cringe culture. That seems like a T-shirt. Cringe culture. I could see that. Matt said you want hentai. Watch Boku no Piku and regret everything. Matt, did you watch Boku no Piku? Matt then said no. Right now, I'm hyped to see what Nerd Tinker has made. And then Matt said, but the legends exist. I have not heard these legends. Regale us with a tale, Matt. Why should we stay away from Boku no Piku? Kel said Matt would be red, Nani would be yellow, and Jet would be blue. So Kels, I guess my question to you would be, why would Matt be red and why would Nani be yellow? Do you feel like Nani like inspires fear in the hearts of others? He's scaring Matt with the hentai. Nani used his yellow lantern power to create hentai. Uh, then Matt is like, my nature isn't anger. Haters do not equal anger. Haters do not equal anger. And then Matt said, now Colin. So Matt's doing the call out. And Matt's calling out Colin to be that red lantern. Matt, how would you assign the colors to the other people in chat? Also, I noticed your boy Kels did not give Ryan a color. Kels said Matt's a hater. I just think Yellow Lanterns as memers. That's quite interesting. Yellow Lanterns as memers. And then Matt's like, I don't know people enough. Um, hmm. Kels, what do you think of Ryan? Like, what do you think his lantern color would be? Do you feel like Ryan's also memeing pretty hard? Or do you think Ryan would get a different color from Nani? Excuse me. Then Ryan said, "Hi." Oh, Ryan. What lantern colors would you assign everybody? Then Ryan said, try assigning me a color. So try and give Ryan a color. Hmm. I wouldn't think of Ryan as being greedy or being angry. Matt said, wait, hold on. Kel said, I don't know Ryan enough to give him a color. And then he said, wait, Ryan's fake jet, right? Yeah, Ryan's fake jet. Then Ryan said, I dare you. And then Matt said, black, easy. Black is death. What about Ryan makes you go, dead ass nigga, death? Yeah, of course. Death. um, because I know that Ryan wears black all the time. I don't think that necessarily means that he's like a black lantern. If any one of us wore one color all the time, then I don't see how that would work. Matt said Ryan is the opposite of Jet. He is the fake you, the death of you. What? um, what is the opposite of hope? Also, I don't think Ryan is opposite me. I wouldn't describe him that way. Then Kel said, yeah, Jet's a memer too, so he's yellow. So you're saying that Ryan's yellow? And then Matt said, despair. Then Ryan said, only if I killed him and took his place. And then Matt said, which works pretty nicely with black. So the opposite of hope is despair. That's true. That is true. I don't think Ryan's opposite me, though. So Ryan hasn't assigned himself a color, so I still don't know. Well, I think fits Ryan the best. I don't think Ryan's like a really angry guy. I wouldn't describe. Hmm. Ryan does seem to care for his family. He likes to spend a lot of time with his family. I wonder if Ryan actually gets the compassion ring that Matt says that would fit for him. I don't know. Ryan, do you think you could be indigo? Matt said, or just give anyone white because alive equals white. Well, in the new 52, they made it where you gotta master like the different lantern colors, and once you've mastered like all the rings, you become a white lantern. And then Matt says, seems like an interesting race analogy. Nah, interesting race analogy to give Ryan the Black Lantern ring? Because he's a white guy with a black lantern ring. And then Ryan says violet. So Ryan thinks he would vibe as a violet lantern. Aren't the violet lanterns like love? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. So Ryan feels like he loves the most? That's interesting. You're like the only one who's like rep the violet lantern. Do you feel like strong love? Like you're like a really passionate person? Matt said the fact that white equals life and black equals death. Oh, as a racial analogy? That'd be kind of weird. Kel said, I think I'd be indigo. I'm really compassionate and care about other people a lot. It's weird because we have like love as a lantern ring, but we also have compassion as a lantern ring. So it's a weird split. Like, do you feel like you feel more compassionate, Kels, or do you feel like you feel more loving? And then Matt said, but violet is the sexy color. The sexy color. I are you being sexist, Matt? Or is that just like your personal preference? Because I'm pretty sure there are male violet lanterns. They're called star sapphires. But I think you can be a dude and a violet lantern. Kel said, I feel more compassion than love, to be honest. So Kel's would be an indigo lantern. Ryan would go for violet. Matt would also try to go for indigo. I would go for blue. Um, Nani, what Green Lantern color would you go for? Uh, what did I say, Ryan? I meant to say Nani. Nani, what lantern color would you go for? Matt said sexy doesn't imply gender. Fair, fair. Are you saying Ryan can't be sexy? You were like, but violet is the sexy color. Nani said, I'm gonna start on the hentai soon, but I have commissions from other people. Okay, understandable. Let's see. I think it would be really interesting to see everybody in a different, like, lantern color suit. Matt said Ryan doesn't act sexy. Nani said I would be gold or red. So the closest thing to gold, Nani, is like yellow lanterns, and they like are based around fear, and then red lanterns are based around like anger. So would you describe yourself as being more of a frightful or scared or angry kind of person? Because those are the colors that relates to, Nani. Matt said whether he is or not is beyond me. He says Ryan doesn't act sexy. Then Kel said, Nani, stop. All commissions. Hentai is more important. And then Nani said, then I'll be red. Then Kel said, JK lol. And then Nani said, what about black? Black represents death, Nani. Um, and I honestly don't know what kind of person you'd have to be to get a Black Lantern. Maybe if you were like a murderer or suicidal, I could see you getting a Black Lantern. Like either you are obsessed with death in some way. No, I think that's it. If you're obsessed with a death in some way, so I think if you're like really like hyped to like kill things or to kill yourself, I could see you being a Black Lantern. But otherwise, I don't see someone being a Black Lantern unless they're obsessed with death. Ryan said all of the Star Sapphires should be women. Is that true? Can they only be women? Are there no male Star Sapphires? Male Star Sapphire. DC Star Sapphire slash Violent Lantern Corps ranks finally include men. This is an article from Comic Book Resource from June 7th of last year. And Wonder Woman Annual number 2. What? Why is it in a Wonder Woman book there's a male Star Sapphire? Oh shit! Did Wonder Woman become a Star Sapphire in Wonder Woman Annual number 2? That's the tits. That's really dope. No, no. Okay. So yeah, there are male Star Sapphires apparently, but they appeared in a Wonder Woman book, which I wouldn't have expected. Nani said, "Damn it, black and red sound dope." And then Matt said, "You can't be metal, Nani." And then Nani said, "What about silver?" The closest thing to silver is white, and white equals life. To become a white lantern, the way they have it set up right now is you have to master each of the different lantern colors. You have to master all of the spectrum to get white. Let's see. Nani said, Nick, I told you Liu Kang fused with Raiden. So Liu Kang becomes a demigod. I still haven't seen that yet. Let's see. Let me refresh the amino because I think your boy Nerd Tinker has posted something fresh. Bum, 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 bum. Wait a minute, what? My brain is like, I saw the notification on my phone. I hit refresh to see like the latest in the feed, and it's like, I don't see Nerd Tinker's thing. Don't worry, I'll find it. Excuse me. At least I thought I would find it. So I was like, I can just click on Nerd Tinker's like username at the bottom. And it was like, that's a phone feature. I'm like, no, no, what do you mean it's a phone feature? I will find a way to get to Nerd Tanker's post. Let's see. Nani said Raiden becomes mortal and Liu Kang the new Raiden. Then Kel said, Jet, what would Winslow's color be? Oh, what would Winslow's lantern color be? Hmm. Now, to be honest, out of everybody we've mentioned for like a compassion ring, I do think Winslow fits compassion the best. I do think that actually is more his vibe. If I could give Matt any ring, because Matt says compassion, but I don't fully see it. I'm still not sure what I'd give him though. I still don't know what really does fit him. But I don't know. I don't think compassion's too far off from Matt, but I feel like there's probably something that fits him better. I just don't know what it is. Let's see. Nani said an immortal. Then Nani said, what about dark red? There's only one red in like the lantern spectrum, Nani. I like how Nani's like trying like different shades of colors. It doesn't get that deep, Nani. Let's see. Then Matt said, what about his secret history? Winslow's secret history? I don't understand. Then Nani said, so is Green Lantern like your favorite thing now? Nah. The reason why I asked for Green Lantern fan challenge is just because I wanted to see what cool things you would do with it. I was trying to inspire new like fan art and fan fiction ideas, and I was thinking that Green Lantern worked really well. Plus, there aren't a lot of like superhero things that I could have asked you guys to do that make sense for random people to get. Like one of my favorite characters in DC is Red Tornado, but fan fiction of me and Red Tornado, I couldn't necessarily become Red Tornado unless you made me like a Red Tornado cyborg or put me in like a Red Tornado mech suit or something. Both of those sound really cool, but I guess I wasn't thinking that at the time. That would be dope though. Kel said, I had an idea to make a version of the fusion of you and Winslow to make like a fused ring. Ooh, so it would be like half indigo, half blue, and it would be me and Winslow like put together, like as like a fused lantern. I think that could be interesting. Nani said, well, I don't know about that, so be cool. And Nani said, do that, Kels. Then Kel said, what would hope plus compassion equal? Hope and compassion? Hmm. Yeah, that is interesting. What are the gradients between the emotions and the emotion spectrum if you were to fuse them together? So hope plus compassion. Fuck, what happens if you Google that? Also, when is Nerd Tanker? Hey, there we go. Nerd Tanker posted a new thing. Oh, he posted a Google Doc. So I gotta open the Google Doc. Then Matt said it's just hopeful compassion. Matt said, but it doesn't because the lanterns are too specific. Then Nani said, or do Orion and Matt where they're fused and they dislike everything. They're put together and they're like, we like nothing. Let's see. So, I do still want to know what hope and compassion would be. First off, I want to check out this fan fiction that your boy Nerd Tanker wrote. So he said, opening scene. You're returning to your dorm and you hear a cry for help. You want to help, but you think the person attacking has a gun as you're about to go into your dorm because you remember you have a gun of your own. But you see a meteor fall close by, so you decide to go check it out. You get to the meteor and you see a green lantern in the crater. You attempt to grab it, and a ring pops out and is forcefully put on your ring finger. A hologram pops out, and you get told how to use the ring, but then you remember that someone still needs help, so you go help them, and from then on, you help people in the city. Eventually, you become known as Green Lantern. The end. Made by Nerd Tanker. So that's Nerd Tanker's fan fiction of me becoming a Green Lantern. I was surprised, Nerd Tanker, that you made it where I have a gun. You were like, you want to help someone, but you realize that the person attacking them might have a gun. So you go back to your dorm because you remember you have a gun. I feel like if I had a gun on campus, I'd just be in trouble. You're just not allowed to have that. Nerd Tanker's like, but then you remember you got the strap. Nani said lol. The Matt said dot dot dot. The Matt said Jet wouldn't own a gun. He's a pacifist. So I actually mentioned this earlier today while I was hanging out with Aiden. So I actually don't get in fights. I've gotten in fights when I was like younger, but what I've learned is the best thing to do is if you can't run away and you can't like necessarily block all the hits, is take that ass whooping and then call the police. They can't say you did anything because you didn't do anything. So if someone like beats the shit out of you and you call the police and you're like, this person beat the shit out of me, they show up and that person's fine and you're like, you're pretty fucked. But I imagine they'll just get in trouble. It's hard. It would be hard for them to be like, no, I didn't beat the shit out of. You know what I mean? Then Kel said, I'm a Google an emotional color wheel. Ooh. Then Matt said, if you can't get away, you die. Step one, survive. Step two, call the police. And then Matt said, what's the gun scenario, Jet? Oh, if the person has a gun, you try to get out. You try to get out. You can just stand there and let them shoot you and then call the police. You probably just eat the fattest of dicks. And Matt said, if you can't, then you probably just die. I suppose I could try to disarm them, I guess. Because that actually seemed more dangerous than just trying to get away. Also, here's the Amino post where I posted the fanfiction challenge for Green Lantern. Excuse me. Matt said, I'm glad we had this talk in self defense. And then Matt said, I'm glad you would lay down and die. Kel said, I think the emotion would be faith. Interesting. So compassion plus hope equals faith. I could see that. So Kells is talking about doing fan art of me and Winslow fused together as lanterns. And I guess we'd have a faith ring. Would the faith ring be half indigo and half blue? Or would it be a merging of indigo and blue? Which is odd to think because indigo and blue are both kind of just blue, but not really. Indigo plus blue. Oh shit. Hold on, is indigo blue just a color? They're kind of, it sounds redundant to me in my mind. I'm having a lot of trouble. Indigo blue. Color. Yeah, when you type in indigo blue, it's just like, do you mean blue? Maybe there's a color mixer that I could use. In the summertime. Okay, so here's, I guess, indigo. I don't know. Here's blue. This color mixer does not do what I thought it did. It gives you like a whole like gradient between the two. It just makes another blue looking color. Let's see, Kel said it would be a combination color. And he said, but I guess it would just be a different shade of blue. Yeah, it just becomes a middle ground color of blue. Nani said, check what I posted, Nick. Oh, ballin'. I'm gonna refresh the page. Let's see. So Nani said he tried to make Ruki. Okay, we're back. Again, we were suffering some lag. To be honest, Nani, this almost looks like a fanfiction style character. To be honest. Like, if you gave her a different name, like if you were like, that's not Rukia, that's like some character that I like came up with, I would like totally believe you. I like it. I actually like it a lot. Um, I like the coat thing with the helmet. To me, she almost looks like a Star Wars character with a sword. Because it looks like she has like a helmet on with like goggles. I could see her being on like a land speeder, but she just has like a normal sword in a Star Wars world. Like she's not like a lightsaber wielder, she's just like a swordsman. But that's what I imagine when I look at that. And then Kel said, that's some really cool Rukia art. And then Nani said, I tried to give her the Bankai look, where her hair turns white. Ooh, gonna smash that like button. Boom, boom. But yeah, I definitely dig that, Nani, for sure. Why do you feel like you failed? Because you said I tried to, excuse me, make her more real but failed. Excuse me, I keep having hiccups. And then Nani said, yeah, like a real kind of look. I vibe with it. I definitely dig it. I definitely would like to encourage you guys, if you have any fan art or fan fiction you'd like to submit on any topic, feel free to send it my way on the Amino, and I will share it on the stream, doing dramatic readings of fan fictions, 200 words or less, and showing off and talking about how I feel about different fan art pieces. And then Nani said, I'm gonna show you this Kid Buu in Super Saiyan 3 Goku one I did. Yo, you might want to save that for tomorrow, because I'm about to go to bed. I do have a final exam tomorrow, so I need to go to sleep, wake up, get ready for the final exam, and do the fan poll, of course, which I am about to set up after the stream. Nani said the new one I'm gonna make is Deku and Super Saiyan 2 Goku fighting, because the lightning looks they have. Okay, that actually does seem like that'd be really dope. I wonder if you're gonna do a thing where their fist hit and like there's a lightning bolt like clash in between. I think that would also be like a pretty dope image. But I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe, and I'm going to come up with another fan art fan fiction challenge. A matter of fact, I could just do that right now. Just another idea for fan art fan fiction challenge. Kel said, "Good night, Jet. See you later." Ooh, catch you later, Kels. Um, the Simpsons Jet. So fan fiction that features like your boy Jet in like a Simpsons setting, um, and like an art of like a Simpsons version of your boy. That'll be like the next like fan art fan fiction challenge. So feel free to post any Simpsons based Jet fan art and fan fiction to the Amino. I'll be more than happy to share it on the channel in the next vlog, as well as do like dramatic readings of it. Nani said, yeah, that are like where they hit legs with each other. True, because Deku's now all about kicking. So I see what you mean. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. If you like this video, make sure to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ring that notification bell to be notified whenever we do these live streams. It's yours for your boy, Jetblack.